Okay, artists, today I'm very excited because not only are you artists, but you're also going to be illustrators of your own story today. Just like Penguin Pete, we are going to create a story in our artwork. We are going to be making a winter scene, and today we're going to start by making the background and kind of setting the stage, so to speak, of where Penguin Pete and maybe other penguins or even a snowman might be in your story. They might be skiing or building a snowman like in the other one, and eventually you're going to be able to make your own little book about it. So this one says the snowball fight, and it might go with one of my artworks. So today is the first day of this project, and we're going to be getting a white piece of paper, and you need to start by getting your name on the back of that paper, which Mrs. Gearing has already done. After you have your name on it, you are going to get a large brush and make sure that you and your partner next to you have some water at your table. And we have our paints. You're going to kind of think like when we did Sky People. This is the background. So the sky might be, like in this one, might be kind of blues or purples, kind of like a wintry night sky. Or maybe the sun is just setting or rising and it's kind of like our Sky People and there's no blue. There is just a bunch of warm colors like purpley reds and oranges and yellows. So you decide what your sky is going to look like. I'm going to make sure that I dip, wipe, and swipe. So I'm going to do kind of purples and blues. I think I'm going to do the cool colors. So I'm getting, you can't really see in this video, but I'm getting this purple color here. I'm going to use some of the blues. Remember to always dip, wipe, and swipe to get enough paint on your brush. Now, if the paint is not coming on well enough, you can always kind of swipe some more. So I'm swiping more of that paint to really fill this up. If it's kind of not moving, then you have to get a little bit more water to get that flowing. I'm going to make sure that I cover up all the white because there's not white in the sky. I'm going to make it very colorful. So I'm getting more of that kind of purpley pink color. And you can see that I'm dipping, wiping, and swiping a lot to make sure I get this all filled in. Dip, wipe, swipe. Now, I don't just want this to be a purple sky, so I'm going to, once I finish adding my purple, I'm going to switch and add another color. I'm thinking some blues. So the blue is really dry right now, so you need to dip, wipe, and swipe a lot. You can see that one. So I'm getting some blue on my brush, and I know blue and this purple pink color are friendly on their color wheel, so they will mix. And I'm going to add a little bit of this into my sky and spread it around. Get some more just the paint. Drop it in. The more just paint I get, now that my paper is nice and white, the brighter it'll get. So I'm adding, it's almost like the sun has risen and it's still kind of dark down here. All right, and I want maybe to even add just blue down at the bottom. Okay, my paper is bigger than this video. Okay, once I have it all painted in, the whole picture, I might want some more of that bright purple up on top. I'm going to stop and make sure that there's no white left on my paper. Then my brush can go in the sink and I'm ready for some snow. So I'm going to go to the snow station and take my paper there. So I'm going to pick up my mat and carry it over there. And I'm going to go and add some white. I have some round sponge brushes that you can dip in the white. Now this is too much, so I need to use the plate to kind of dab at it. This is a spongy brush, so I can dab at it and then I can add it to the bottom. So if I want to make kind of a wintry, snowy ground, I'm going to do that all along the bottom. If I want to use the bigger one to cover the space faster, I could do that. So I'm adding a nice layer of snow. Now you might decide in your picture that you're going sledding. So maybe you need a hill of snow over here that Penguin Pete is going to be going down. So I might make a snowy hill. You decide. It might be snowing out. So I might decide that I want to add some snow falling in the sky. Just remember, don't cover up all of your picture with white. I guess unless it's a blizzard. All right, I think I am done, and this needs to go on the drying rack because it's very wet. And it is ready for next week.